Hey Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining us for your monthly reading for the month of March. This is something special that we're doing just for this month. It's kind of like a way to give appreciation to our 100 subscribers. Every single time that we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to do another monthly reading. And this monthly reading is going to give you like an overview of the whole month. And then those weekly readings are going to like plug right into those monthly readings. So starting pretty strong here, Sagittarius. We have the Wheel card. I say that right now there's going to be some changes coming into your life right now, Sagittarius, and that should be the case for everybody all the time, but I think that that's something in particular that you should be on the lookout for right now, and I think that that's the energy that you're putting out into the world right now too. We have the octopus here with all these 8 arms. It's just seizing a lot of opportunities all at once. I think that you could be confronted with a great deal of opportunities, and this is going to be the chance for you to really take hold of and this is going to be a chance for you to take hold of as many things as possible. Here in your energy to be on the lookout for, we have the Queen of Shells card. This doesn't have to be something negative, but as far as energy that you should look out for, it could be something that you want to pay a little bit more attention to. And here at the bottom, we have peace and compassion. So I'd say even though if you do become confronted with a lot of opportunities here, I just kind of try to maintain that sense of peace and compassion for others, and then also try to help out other people at the same time if you can. If things are going really well for you, then you can kind of help out other people around you at this moment right now, Sagittarius. Also with the octopus here too, it could just be that you're being confronted with a lot of obstacles at the same time. It doesn't necessarily have to mean what this card is saying here with the wheel. It could also just mean grappling a lot of different things at once. But regardless, Sagittarius, is going to be a pretty interesting month for you. Here in your area of work and school, we have the Devil card. In your area of finances, we have the Magician. And in your area of love, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So starting here with your area of career, and this card here is really just telling you that you maintain the power to take hold of whatever you want in life. So if you feel as though you're going down one career path and you feel okay, this isn't what I really want, this is going to be not really a time for you to make major career changes, for instance, but it could just be saying that right now you can reevaluate things and find some new way to engage with a new career field, for instance. Or if you're kind of locked into studying one thing, for instance, this is telling you you do have the opportunity. You can put some time aside into studying something else, and then over the next couple months or the year, you can kind of build up more expertise in this side thing that you're interested in as well. So I'd say that the Devil card here is actually a little powerful. It should just be a reminder that you have the opportunity to change. Here in your area of finances, though, we have the Magician card. This is saying that you kind of have all the tools at your disposal right now. As far as finances go, it's a little interesting because it's saying that you're hooked up basically, right? You have everything working out for you. But I don't think that that's the case for most people or for everybody. So I think that this could just be saying that even if you don't have a lot of financial success right now, this is reminding you that you do have the tools at least to create financial success. So that's a pretty hopeful card to see. At least you have a lot of different opportunities. The Rabbit here on the Magician card has a bunch of different tools at their disposal. So basically whatever you want to get into, you can probably do it. You can probably find some success. And here in your area of love, we have the Nine of Pentacles, or the Seven of Pentacles card, which is about kind of growing a garden right now and allowing things to flourish. I think that right now you're kind of putting in a little bit more work on a relationship right now. That could be what's taking up your main focus for this month in particular. It's just investing a little bit more time and energy into that relationship. And also that relationship could be something that, we're talking about finances here, and also all these are kind of tied together. All these cards are kind of working together right now. The Devil card here in your area of career and school with the inverted pentacle could just be saying that right now your career isn't going as you wanted it to, or you don't have the career that you particularly wanted, or you're not moving in that right direction. But here with the Magician card in the area of finances, it's reminding you that you do have tools at your disposal to change something. And one thing that you have here is a pentacle. And then finally, moving on to your love card here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is kind of growing this garden. So if you're in a relationship with somebody right now, I think that this is kind of saying that this person can basically help just steer you down the right path, or you can really help out each other right now in this moment right now, Sagittarius. And right now this is saying that you can help out each other in this moment, Sagittarius. Here in your area of friends and family, we have the Six of Swords card. Just kind of carrying something from the past right now is bothering you a little bit. And then we have the Eight of Cups card for your obstacle, and the Five of Wands card for how you'll overcome that obstacle. As far as your friends and family goes, it seems like just pretty much there's something that you're like, it seems like there's something that you're unnecessarily carrying into like this next phase of your life. So I'd say that if there's like any, I don't know, just any animosity with old friends or like family members, for instance, that could be something that you're reevaluating right now and seeing if you really need to carry that into like this next phase of your life or into like this next month. So if you've been dealing with like a lot of conflict with people, I think that right now the big concern is you're going to be carrying that with you. And again, the obstacle here with the Eight of Cups card, kind of walking away from a situation here. I think that you could just be walking away from, you know, somebody in the past hurt you, some like friend or family member. I think that you could just be kind of like walking away from that situation right now. That doesn't mean like cutting that person off necessarily, but that could also just mean like reevaluating like how you feel about that situation. Maybe that person has changed a little bit too. As far as confronting that situation, I think that if you don't like tactfully handle this situation, it could lead to like a little bit of a Five of Wands moment. Having like a lot of like petty drama here and like conflicts that could end up creating like a little bit of tension here in like the area of like you finding new success for yourself and like focusing on your relationship. I think that if you're somebody right now who's like focused more on like how, you know, somebody from your past hurt you, it could end up kind of influencing how well you're fostering this new relationship with somebody. So I kind of be on the lookout for that right now, because that could contribute really negatively to any relationship that you have right now. Let's go ahead and pull two cards here to see what's going on for Sagittarius for the beginning of the month and then moving on into the end of the month. So here at the beginning of the month, we have the Awakening card talking about renewal and enlightenment. So a pretty positive start to the month. I think that with the spring weather coming in, I think that everybody's feeling a little bit better right now. So I think that you're just feeling a little bit more, I think that you're feeling rejuvenated right now, and you're able to like find more opportunities for yourself, and then also find the time right now to spend more time with that love here. Going into the end of the month, we have the Ten of Shells card talking about well-being and blessings. So the Ten of Shells card is kind of like the Ten of Pentacles card. It's like really just having like everything working out for you, basically. It's kind of about the completion of that cycle as well. So I think that there's a Sagittarius here going into March, could be resolving some old conflicts with people. And I think that if you overcome those conflicts, you'll be able to build something like really beautiful and secure for yourself with this individual here, or whatever this love interest is here. If that love interest hasn't entered your life right now, I'd say kind of be on the lookout for that right now, or even work on like growing yourself up right now, because that would kind of maybe attract that right person at this moment, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're going to pull three cards here at the end of the reading to answer 3 yes, no, or maybe questions. So go ahead and pause the video and think of those questions. We're going to pull 1, 2, and 3. So Sagittarius, for your first question, I have a maybe. For your second question, I have a yes. And for your last question here, I kind of have a no on that. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining us at 3 Rabbit Tarot. If this reading resonated with you, also check out your sun, moon, and rising. Also subscribe down below and like this video, and we'll see you next week.